You can't teleport either. Or rather, not of your own accord.
Then I suppose I will make myself comfortable.
Do you know who I am? I've been low profile for quite a while.
Yes, I had always hoped to meet you, Taco. What is it that you want?
I require details on the next challenge.
If you're trying again to steal the million, I must inform you that MiPhone does not keep it on set in the decorative suitcase. Prize winnings are wired in by the...
Yes, last time I thought he kept it there. Very embarrassing for me. Though in fairness, it seemed like something an idiot would do. But I don't really care about the money anymore.
Well, I have the challenge on file. You did not need to activate my consciousness to access it.
Well, I suppose it helps me think when I have someone to talk to.
I have to hope then.
No. Now, show me the file, won't you? Oh, that will be perfect. Any moment now.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Oh, spare me your spin, you tablet tabloid. If you want to psychoanalyze someone, don't look at me.
Look at them, it's so pathetic how they run to fetch their sticks. Sure, call me polemic, unsympathetic. At least I know other tricks. Look at me and all you see is the debris of some defective outcast. A frenetic, antithetic, if poetic, little iconoclast. But I won't live in the past.
I almost won this game once, you know.
But history is rearranged just to credit those who win the glory. So reality is changed in the edit when they spin the story. And we choose to feel this pain. And we lose more than we gain. But I will break cycle of this, unlike all of these snakes. If I can't win, I'll play this last reprisal just to bring their lies all to an end.
You need regeneration.
Unfortunately, I don't have much faith in that process.
Of course not.
Why, of course not.
Not possible to get them back?
Clear the slate, start again. Are you hearing how preposterous that sounds? How do you not comprehend that for someone with my monstrous background, the whole slate? It's too late.
It's not too late
for me to restart. But it's not I,
Let us
it's
talk
they
about
who
it.
deign to play
Let us
this
not so
game so
clouded.
cruel and
Let us talk
inhumane,
about
base
it.
and uncool.
Please, the double
Afraid
cross
to
is part
bed
of
the bed.
dealing
They
with a
can't
cross
bring
of
themselves
healing
to
is a
their
mess that's
awful
the truth.
So I'm turning up the heat to saute either beef to get grilled. But I fully guarantee that today all the beans that get spilled won't be mine. No, I'm fine. Shh. Now it's time. Always did have a way with words, me phone.
And you always didn't, until the day you suddenly did. What are you doing here, Taco? Planning one more scheme for old time's sake?
No, I'd simply like to run this part of the challenge. But since I'm aware of how particular you are about controlling your show, I've added some incentive. Your assistant is fine, and if you'd like him to stay that way, I suggest you not make any sudden moves. Besides, it's hard to get more sudden than this. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Hello again, baseball, light bulb, knife, suitcase. I don't believe we've formally met. You wouldn't happen to have $1 million inside you,
Wouldn't still be here if I did.
Ah, yes. I suppose we did informally, invisibly meet.
Still can't believe that worked. Was to my benefit, but I'll be asking the questions today, alright? Since you're so eager though, why don't we start with you, Suitcase? Oh, me phone. What was it you said earlier? There you have it. Alright, Suitcase. You became rather friendly with Balloon, despite your alliance preferring to keep him at, were you at all motivated to befriend him out of spite? Correct. Isn't this fun? Speaking of, let's turn to the last remnants of it.
There are enough remnants.
All right, shut up. Here's your first truth light bulb. Do you really believe you deserve to have gotten this far, despite all of your friends being dropped treacly? But do you really think you can win this, all by your lonesome, now, without any shoulders? That you do, but it would appear they aren't strong enough. The Grand Leader to the rescue. Let's put that leadership to the test, shall we? Do you believe you, as team captain, truly put the team? I suppose it doesn't have to be. A truth-detecting platform doesn't lie. Now, on to Knife. Knife, do you take the rules of this game seriously? Charming. Then I'm sure you'd agree. Anyone who knowingly cheats should be disqualified. Oh, someone who's caught receiving outside help. Or if the one who caught them receiving that outside help. Let's put a pin in that. Back to Suitcase. When Baseball voted out Test Tube, he said it was nothing personal, which is also how you characterized your relationship. Yes. Do you think he drew a fair comparison between you and Nickel? Let's find out, Baseball. Do you forgive Suitcase for voting out? Let's try something different. For the whole group. Now, a lot of strange situations have been occurring lately. Show of hands / feet. Raise now if you're eager, and now if you prefer to be a killjoy getting all serious. Misunderstand. I find it baffling how willing some of you are to push aside distractions. You encounter aliens and try to move on as if nothing happened. I even saw them with my own eyes. They looked like floating eggs, with less than kind things to say about the Meeple Company. Is this how insufferable my random humor was? I sincerely apologize to you all. I'm stressed. Why do you keep clicking that pen?
No reason.
All right, I've had my fun, but I suppose it's time I stop pulling my punches. Say, Knife.
Yo.
Did you know about my presence in this game before? Not that game, this one. Did you know I was working behind the scenes of this competition and chose to not tell anyone for the last? Yes or no?
Sorry, couldn't hear you. Shoot, forgot where I was.
Yes or no? Answer, or I'll tell. Thank you for your honesty. Knife the Protector. Quite convincing coming from the guy who used to roast Marshmallow alive.
I remember.
Enough of that silver tongue, Knife. You constantly try to hide behind this insufferably pseudo-intellectual wit, the tough, scary brute who'll just keep talking until whoever's listening is forced to agree with him. Okay. Anyone trust him? No talking your way out of that one. Moving on. What exactly did you think was happening when you encountered this floating, talking bow tie? I don't understand. Floating bow ties?
No, a comforting environment.
No, but that shows just how serious this has become. Don't you understand what the game has done to you all? Nothing is worth this. I admit, at first I worked from the shadows, observing you all for a chance at just some of that. Some of that. Let's just say, I've lost more than any of you. That said, you can still catch up, which is why I urge each of you to leave now, before you end up like me. Not even you. What exactly did you do on your vacation? Your time spent away from the precious game you love so much.
I just wanted something new, but the game was never far from my mind.
Then maybe you were staying too close. Don't you realize now that Microphone had the right idea? So, leave! But of course, you won't do that, will you? No, it can't all have been for nothing. You'd sooner stand here and be mentally tortured with no end in sight, because in this game, there's no... You still don't get it. You can win your measly challenge, but at what cost? Driving away everyone who ever cared about you? Sure enough, I asked you to burn those bridges to the ground, because you've been taught that's what you need to do by him.
Hey.
Rules you change constantly to fit your best interests. Save Marsh, save Fan, save my amnesia. See now? There's no truth with him around. You all speak, but the only voice is your controller's, and even he is losing control. Get out now, before he changes you too. Is someone else coming here? What is she talking about? Who did you contact? Start talking.
Well,
No, I can't. I didn't plan for this.
What's the matter, Taco? Afraid it's one of your old friends?
Stop! Stop, you brute!
Something?
Just give me a minute.
I thought...
Sir, consider this my formal resignation.
You could have left whenever you wanted, couldn't you?
No.
No more hiding.